I'll tell you more about how the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers tamed the red in just a minute. But first, let's take a trip back in time. As we told you, the Red River's history stretches as far back as 300 million years ago, before the dinosaurs. We find ourselves in the Pennsylvanian period. Some of the Red River's outcroppings of limestone, dolomite, and gypsum were formed during this time. Okay, let's fast forward 100 million years to the Triassic Age. The dinosaurs roamed the land by then, and the Red River was busy building a bed of sandstone and shale.
The locks pass boats from one pool to another. As boats move up and down the Red River, the locks are like stairways permitting boats to climb and descend. The locks on the Red permit boats to be lifted and lowered a total height of 140 feet between the Mississippi River and Shreveport.
The Audubon State Historic Site is a monument to those who have shaped the history of the Felicianas. It's a tribute to Louisiana's ancestors who have come before us and whose lives we proudly celebrate from generation to generation.
This interactive experience will introduce you to 8 characters from Louisiana history who were instrumental in the settlement of the Red River Valley and were important in the history of Natchitoches.
Nathaniel P. Banks was born in 1816 in Waltham, Massachusetts. With a limited education, he was able to earn a law degree and become active in politics. At the outbreak of the Civil War, President Lincoln appointed Banks a Major General of Volunteers in 1861. He served in the Shenandoah Valley Campaign in early 1862 and was later named Commander of the Department of the Gulf in New Orleans. Forces under his command captured Port Hudson, Louisiana in July 1863. He organized a number of unsuccessful expeditions in Texas in 1863 and 64, and his Red River expedition in the spring of 64 ended in Union failure.
I planted tobacco, indigo, and medicinal herbs. I was most meticulous in my methods, producing superior crops that brought the best prices. I also trapped bears and sold the rendered oil. By 1792, I was sending my own barge to market in New Orleans.
Father Francisco Hidalgo was a tireless missionary among the Indians in East Texas and the Red River Valley. He was born in Spain in 1659 and was probably orphaned as a young boy. When he reached the age of 15, Hidalgo joined the Franciscan order. After his ordination as a 24-year-old priest, he journeyed to the New World in 1683 to help establish a Franciscan missionary college in Mexico.
Please forgive my unpriestly attitude, but I was angered and frustrated by the failure of my Spanish homeland